Chill. I know what you're thinking right now, that I'm probably a coward, yeah? I mean, we lost against Everton and I could not put up a video. Now I'm coming up with my video because we have won against Sheffield United. That's not exactly how it happened. In all honesty, I did record the video against Everton, but I had a couple of stuff to do, and I couldn't edit the video in time, and by the time I was ready to edit the video and post the video, I felt the time had gone, and also I just did not post the video anymore because of the timing, and also I'm really sorry about that. I hope my apologies are accepted. Anyways, we're back at Bramall Lane and we won thanks to goals from Curtis Jones and a Firmino goal. I mean, it was ruled as an own goal at the end of the day, but it was a very accomplished performance from that, especially in a very terrible week at Liverpool. Our heart goes to our goalkeeper and his family, Alisson, who lost his father during the course of the week. He was not available to travel to Brazil for the burial of his father, and he was unavailable for this game as well. We really hope that his father's soul will rest in peace and his family gets the comfort they deserve at these devastating times. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for switching on for today's episode of my Liverpool games. You guys hear much about it in my reaction. Stay tuned, guys. So for the lineup, obviously Alisson was not going to be playing this game as he's been giving time off to mourn his father, and all the players, donned a black armband in respect of this late father as well. Alisson was not available, and Keller was not available. Our number 2 keeper was not available as well. So Andrea, this started his first Premier League game since October of last year. I mean, this man will probably think he will never play for Liverpool anymore, but he did start this game thanks to circumstances involved. Yeah, so on paper, the lineup had a 4-3-3 formation as usual for Liverpool, and with Robertson, Alexander-Arnold, Kabak, and Phillips starting again in this game. I mean, we've been crying for a centre-back pair, and we eventually got that. The last game we played, they did not start together, although Nat Phillips did come on for Jordan Henderson at halftime, so he now started this game alongside Kabak. I mean, he had a very fresh dream. I almost did not recognize him. In the middle of the pack, we had Curtis Jones, Gini Wijnaldum, and Thiago, and our regular front three did remain the same. Performance-wise, I think we did excellently well in the first 45 minutes. It showed the Liverpool that we have been looking for. But the way the tactics was set up was Alexander-Arnold playing as the third central defender alongside Kabak and Nat Phillips, with Robertson joining Thiago, Curtis Jones, and Gini Wijnaldum in the middle of the pack. I mean, the way we were switching from front to back was really urgent. I mean, it was so much swagger, and all of a sudden, this happens a whole lot, yeah? All of a sudden, became Neuer or Buffon or Casillas in their prime. I mean, it happens a whole lot of time. Just remember the Burnley game, how Nick Pope was all over us. The same thing happened against Brighton, and that is how keepers do when they play against Liverpool. So, I mean, to give credit to the keepers, is a problem of Liverpool's lack of quality finishing, but at the same time, amazing alertness, amazing agility from the goalkeepers whenever they play against Liverpool, home or away. Because these guys, that game on a normal day, if not for the beautiful play from Trent Alexander-Arnold for not giving up for the goal in the second half, we will probably have drawn this game or lost this game, because that's how we lost the Burnley game. Yeah, we kept playing. There was no quality finishing. Yeah, Firmino, I don't know, he's been in a very devastating form, devastating in a terrible way. I mean, not the positive light. Yeah, and I felt like when I was watching him, I felt like it was there was nothing Firmino can do again to really play for us going into the future. I mean, even if he will play for us, definitely not our number 9 striker. We are seeing chances. We are not just we're just converting these chances. Yeah, Firmino should have gotten a hat-trick in that game, like solid hat-trick. But all of a sudden, he flaws his line. I cannot imagine why a striker would want to pass a ball when you are seeing an empty net in front of you. All the job has been done. Firmino just put the ball at the back of the net. You see, chose to pass the ball. Yeah, I do not understand how that kind of thing works for him. Yeah, hopefully, because in the last 6 games, Firmino has gotten in the last 11 games, Firmino has gotten 6 big chances. Yeah, these are chances that are put on the platter for him, and Firmino has missed 5 out of 6. You get? So it says that we are creating these chances. We need to get a proper 9. Yeah, thank God Diogo Jota is back, and I mean it was a bit ill just before this game, but Klopp has said he's going to be playing against Chelsea, maybe from the bench or starting, we are not sure, but he's obviously going to be from the bench against Chelsea on Thursday alongside Firmino. Now, the debate has now been if Firmino will start in the middle of the park or a centre defence. I really do not want to see Firmino at the centre of our defence. I mean, Kabak and Nat Phillips, still young. I mean, the two of them, 24 years. They are still, trying to get their pairing together. I mean, we got a clean sheet from this game, from these guys pairing. Yes, a couple of lack of concentration here and there, but I think that they have done exceptionally well to come out with a clean sheet with Andran in front of them. I mean, Andran on his own, I felt credit to him for keeping a clean sheet, couple of good saves, but I felt like Andran still lacks concentration and he doesn't even know what to do. There are some balls I did not expect him to punch. He was punching. There were some balls I expected him to, catch that he would not catch. Yeah, so I feel like, look at that part where luckily for us it was an offside call where Kabak and Andran had a miscommunication. Andran should be coming out for that ball at that point in time and left the boy there. The boy is 20. Yeah, he's a rookie, he's still young in this league, but he's trying so hard. Now, I've seen what Femi was talking about. He's a bit slow. Yeah, he's a bit slow, but I think that he can work on his positioning, and he's a very, very good footballer at the end of the day. He did not get a yellow card yesterday, as well as Thiago, who did not get a yellow card as well. Yeah, but I think we did excellently well. Look at that pass to Robertson in the first half of the game. I mean, he shows it. He has been showing his range of passing since he joined this Liverpool. I remember his first game where he played alongside Anderson and Trent in defense. He was passing, very short, simple passes, Koma Baje passes here and there. But subsequent games he has been throwing long passes and he's showing his range. Imagine if this guy now plays alongside Van Dijk in defense, trust me, we'll only get better. Yeah, overall performance, I think we did excellently well. Gino Wadnajam did very, very well as well. I mean, look at that dribbling that he did just to, for Curtis Jones to beat the ball at the end of the day. But I mean, overall, the one of the match for me was Curtis Jones, who was really, 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 really unplayable. I mean, yes, I know I keep giving this guy a stick and I really want him to get better. I think the way he bosses the midfield these days, you will not understand that he's only 20. It's probably our only shining light in our midfield right now, especially when Thiago is working so hard to really settle in this Liverpool side. I'm seeing Michael Owen saying rubbish about him not going to choose someone like Thiago for a Champions League final. I mean, Nick, guy, are you alright? Yeah, the way those guys play rubbish on TV during their analysis is very shameful. The likes of Tim Sherwood and Michael Owen. I mean, they just say rubbish and I'm like, you guys, you even think at all? Yeah, how can you say you not choose a player like Thiago for a Champions League final? Well, that's his opinion anyways. But overall performance, I think we did excellently well. To have two rookies at the back of our defense with our shaky keeper who has considered 9 goals in 2 appearances for Liverpool this season in the Premier League. Yeah, we kept a clean sheet and it was a very, 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 very accomplished performance. I was telling someone that Alexander Arnold has been a bit better defensively than recent seasons, and that has allowed his attack suffer a bit. We understand he's sacrificing his attacking play for the good of the team, because our defense right now is a bit shit. We are always rotating players every now and then, and we hope that by next season we'll be able to maintain the balance between the two sides. I mean, that's the attacking and the defensive style of his game. But I think we did excellently well. Sheffield United did try as much as possible to do a couple of stuff, but at the end of the day, we had Kabak, we had Nat Phillips, who, I don't know, we're missing a lot of headers earlier in the game, but at the end of the day, we got our mojo back, and we did come out with a clean sheet. And so, I mean, that Firmino's goal, unfortunately for him, it was ruled as a deflection and given as an own goal. It was exactly a month after he had scored. He did score against the team we played on January 28th, and now he's scoring February 28th again, but, it was an own goal. A month for a striker to score a goal. I mean, that's terrible. But anyways, hopefully we'll get a lot of players come summer, and some deadwood would have to leave the team. So right now on the treatment table, we saw Keita back, James Milner is back. So on the treatment table, if Firmino and Diogo Jota just play a part in the Chelsea game on Thursday, then we would have only Virgil van Dijk, Matip, Anderson, and Joe Gomez on the treatment table, and that says a whole lot on our defining season or moment of the season. Yeah. So all road leads back to Anfield against Chelsea. We'll be playing them at Anfield on Thursday, and hopefully we will win this game. I mean, Anfield is no longer a fortress right now. It's buy one get one free at the moment, but hopefully we will stay behind our team and we will win. I mean, Tuchel has done an excellent job to halt Chelsea's decline since they started on Frank Lampard, and they're not conceding much goals and all, and they're not scoring too many goals as well. So I think it's a very huge test for us, and hopefully we will make a win this time around. Alright guys, thank you so much for being to this episode of my Liverpool reactions. Please do not forget to subscribe, don't forget to like my video, don't forget to follow me on Twitter, and this is 09, don't forget to follow me on Instagram, Anfield Breadline. I'll see you guys again after the game against us. I think we will win. Yes, we'll probably win maybe 2-1 or something. But I would like our centre back pairing to remain the same, with Firmino coming in the middle of the park so that Thiago can flourish. Yes, if Firmino plays, I think I would love us to play Firmino, Thiago, and Gini Wijnaldum, or Fabio, Gini Wijnaldum, and Curtis Jones, and rest Thiago for him to come on at halftime. Whichever way it is, let's see how it goes. Anyways, guys, have a lovely week ahead. Take care. Happy New Month, guys. Mwah.